Alright, today we're going to talk about the minor pentatonic scale. You've probably heard the word scale used in a lot of music. If you've sang in school or in class, in music class, you learned do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and you sing it backwards and forwards. And that's basically what a scale is. It's just the notes and the key. Well, in guitar, we have scales as well. And it's pretty important to learn scales early on. A couple of reasons. One of the first reasons you want to learn scale is it helps you strengthen your fingers. So if I'm playing just this minor pentatonic scale, I keep doing that over and over and over again, and my fingers get really strong and I get fast. And so when it comes to learning something crazy like, or just making something up on the fly, my fingers have developed a lot of coordination and a lot of strength to be able to do that. So it's good for your fingers. Second, it's good for your ears, because being able to hear the notes in the scale help you to hear notes in the key. So if you're playing a song and you play a note that's out of key, a beginning guitar player, say I'm playing, you may not be able to tell which notes I just played that were in key and which notes that were out of key. So we're going to start with the A minor pentatonic scale. It's pretty simple. You've probably learned a 7-note scale, which sounds like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And that's a standard scale. The standard scale has 7 notes in it. But we're going to learn what's called a pentatonic scale. And the pentatonic scale only has 5, so it's a little bit easier. So we're going to start with this A minor pentatonic scale. So we're going to start on our E string right here. Now I want you to count up to the A. Remember, the A is the 5th fret. A, E, F, G, A. If you're playing the A, you should be on the dot. Now I want you to play that with your index finger. Good. Now that's the first note of the minor pentatonic scale. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to start with that note, and your hand playing this scale should not move. Your fingers are going to do all the work. So you're going to start on the A, and then you're going to take your pinky and go 3 frets higher than this. So if your index is on the 1st, and your middle is on the 2nd, your ring's on 3rd. If I say 4, you're going to hit this note right here. Okay? So it should sound like this. So if you're counting frets, it's going to be the 5th fret and the 8th fret. 5, 8. Just like that. Now, a couple of secrets. Students have the tendency to pick their fingers up way too high. It may look something like this. If your fingers are coming up that high, that's incorrect. You don't want to do it. You don't want to pick your fingers up that high. In fact, your index finger should stay exactly where it is. And when you play that 2nd note of the scale that's on that string, your pinky should come down like that. And your index finger, this finger right here, should stay in the same place. So it should look like this. Okay? So it's going to be index, pinky. Next note, we're going to switch to the next string. It's going to be the 5th fret on the 5th string, which is the A string. This is also a D, so you're still on the dots. And now you're going to play the 4th note with your ring finger. And just like you did with the 1st string, when you play that 4th note, you're not going to lift your index finger up. It's going to be a hammer on like this. Just like that. So when you put it together, it should sound like this. Now if you notice, when my finger's going, it's almost like a spider walk. I put this foot down, or this finger down. If you're thinking about a spider, it's just like a spider walking. I don't pick this finger up until this finger's down. Then I go to the next string. just like that. Okay? Now, once you got that, it's the pattern, the scale is going to go like this. You're going to go 1 for your index finger, 4 for your pinky, like that. Then it's good. Then on the D string, it's going to go 1, 3. Okay, so once you got those 3 strings, try to put together 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3. And then on the 3rd string, on this G, you're also going to start on the 5th fret with your index. An index, ring finger are 1, 3. Just to go 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Now when you get to the 2nd string, you're also going to play this with your index finger, right here. And then you're going to bring your pinky down. 1, 4. That's on the 2nd string, the B string. And on the last string, the E, you're going to do the same way. Just like that. So your whole scale is going to go 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. Woo! Let me start over. 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. So practice it slow. Make sure that your notes are clean. Make sure you're not picking your fingers up too high off the fretboard. Don't play the 2nd note. Don't play the 3rd note until you move your finger over. So don't move your finger until you play your 2nd note. Move it. Practice that slowly. Once you get up to where you can get to the top, you're going to do the same thing and do it backwards. So your index finger should already be down while I'm still playing this pinky note. Just like that. Now we're going to go backwards. 4, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. Practice that very slowly at first. If you play any notes that are crossing the frets or are over, do not keep doing it that way. It's very important that you start over and practice it the right way. If you mess up, don't keep going. Fix it. Go back and fix it. Keep doing it over and over again until you get it right. The reason is, if you keep practicing it wrong, you'll play it wrong, no matter how many times you practice. You're just going to be reinforcing bad habits. Do it right the first time. You can always speed things up. Start it very, 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 very slowly and get it right slowly. Don't get impatient. Be very patient. If you mess up, just go straight to it. Don't waste any time complaining and freaking out about it. Okay? So it's going to go 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1. Okay? If you think you got it, go ahead and pause it and practice it a little bit and come back. Alright. Well, you want to keep practicing it until you get it fast. Once you have the scale memorized, the next thing you want to do is with your picking hand is you want to alternate picking. What do I mean by alternate picking? When I play my first note, I'm going to pick down. When I play my 2nd note, my pick's going to be under the string. It's going to be down below the string, so I'm going to come back up. It's much more efficient to go down, up. So when I play the scale, I'm going to go down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, up. And just practice it. Okay, keep practicing. You'll be very surprised how fast you can get fast. Now, one good way to measure your progress is by using this metronome. This is very important. Now, this is my favorite metronome. This is the Boss DB30. I highly recommend all my students to get one of these. Couple reasons. First, you have this rhythm button, and this button's going to change to different options. So, if I'm on, let's see if you can see it. That's the beat. You can see the word beat blinking. We're going to stick with 4 beats per measure. I hit it again. You see rhythm? The rhythm's blinking. So you see those 2 little notes tied together? That's 8 notes. And we'll talk about that in a second. The other one, if you hit it after you hit beat, if nothing's blinking, then you control the tempo. Now, if I'm on tempo, I can change the speed. That's what tempo is. And we're going to start at 40. And when I press start, it's very, very slow. If I need to speed it up, I can pop it up to 50. Something like that. Now, this can get annoying after a while. You get used to it. If you don't like that, I have sent you some tempo tracks, the same tempos that you can use. But what I suggest doing is going with 8th notes. So instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, the 8th note has the and in between. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now, since we just learned the scale, we're going to start at 40 beats per minute. It's 40 beats per minute, and we're just going to do the 1. So when we say and, that's when we're going to take a break. So we're going to start on A minor, pentatonic, and we're just going to start. And 2, and 3, and go. And 1, and up, and down, and up, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up. Okay, if you mess up, don't speed up. Just stay on 40. If you need to go lower than 40, go to 40. Once you get that, go to 50. Okay, so you can just change that tempo and go to 50. It's a little bit faster, maybe a little bit harder, but just do the chord notes like this. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Once you get 50, go to 60. Once you get 60, go to 70. Keep going. I'm going to do 180, and we're going to end the video with this. If I can do it at 180, you can do it at 180. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. All right, don't forget to practice. Thank you.